And I've got the dragon egg. I forgot to grab this when I defeated the dragon. And I shall show you now how you get it. Pretend this is the pillar in the middle of the portal. That's the word, portal. Okay, so pretend that this is the pillar that's in the middle of the portal after you kill the dragon and so on and so forth. This egg basically chills there on top of the pillar. And there's no way you can get it because this pillar is, use your imagination now please, this pillar is made from bedrock, so you can't exactly break it. And when you touch it, oh no. Hello again everyone, I am back on the Skyblock world again. I will tell you now what I've been doing. You might already know what I've been doing, but it might not be apparent to everyone. The reason why this video is a bit late is I did a whole bunch of recording, like last week, but guess who decided not to press record? Let me just double check, because I spent about 3 hours talking to myself last week, and that's all I was doing. I didn't even record it. Let's check. Yes, recording is happening at the moment. Okay, so let's just catch everyone up on what has been going on here. You can see I have 0 levels and I have nothing else going for me. That is because I went end busting. So this needs to get changed back to 1. Let's do that now. Actually, change it to 0 because it hasn't yet been a full day since I died last. Now the reason why I died is because I went raiding to the furthest corners of the universe to get some wings. And shulker boxes, oh my word, I am so excited for this. Here's my Elytra. Oh, isn't she beautiful? So now I can go flying around like a crazy person. And I've got a whole bunch of this stuff. Excuse the hardy-dars in the background, but it is a symptom of South Africa. I got a whole bunch of these, just spare tools, spare gear and spare tools. I think that was actually my actual one. No, this is the one. Anyway, doesn't matter. But I got a whole bunch of shulker shells. Got 18, I think, plus then these. So I can make some shulkers so I don't have to carry around in chests anymore. That's the bow I took along to fight the dragon in the previous episode. I got 18 diamonds. How fantastic is that? I also got a wither skeleton skull. I can't believe I was not recording. This, okay, I went into the nether and I did a little pillar going up so I can get to the portal again. But these things kept shooting at me. So I decided, let me just clear out the bottom part, and a skull dropped. So that's the first one. Luckily in the Skyblock we don't exactly need a beacon or anything, because we don't need mining or anything like that. But I'll see, maybe we'll fight the wither and get a beacon anyway, because why not? In this one, these were my extra gears and stuff that I had left lying around. Oh, this is the Elytra that I was using flying around. I'd need to put mending on that and unbreaking on that ASAP. Actually, let's put that on. I feel a bit naked. Let's see. Aha. Look how cute. Look at my wings. Whee. Oh, got 2 dragon heads. How fantastic is that? Got some banners because why not? Oh, some more diamonds. Got a few brewing stands and instant health from those brewing stands. They're the ones that you get in the ships. And I've got the dragon egg. I forgot to grab this when I defeated the dragon, and I shall show you now how you get it. Pretend this is the pillar in the middle of the portal. That's the word, portal. Okay, so pretend that this is the pillar that's in the middle of the portal after you kill the dragon and so on and so forth. Now, this egg basically chills there on top of the pillar, and there's no way you can get it because this pillar is, use your imagination now please, this pillar is made from bedrock, so you can't exactly break it. And when you touch it, oh no, oh no, how could you do this to me? Don't do that. Why would I do that? Anyway, so yes, this thing teleports somewhere random. But because it is affected by gravity, you can just put a torch down and it will fall. Okay, pretend that this is the thing and this is the egg, because my egg is now gone. Say this is the floor. So you'll put a torch under the solid block. And as you break it, it falls and becomes an entity, and you can just pick it up. See the sun setting on my dreams. I needed food. Hey, that's something. Let's choose some foods. And let's go. We're flying. How much quicker is that than running? Oh my goodness. So what I've been doing here is I need to make this solid platform so that if I decide to build something underneath it or whatever, I can do that. So I started off underneath the main island building up this platform, but to save on building blocks, I've been alternating them because nothing can spawn in a single 1x1 airspace, if that makes sense. So you can see at the bottom over here, there's nothing that spawns here. Yeah, so I've been alternating these channels so that I can save on some cobblestone. I did all of this off camera because no one actually wants to watch this. It's really boring. This is going to be the river. Now, this platform over here is on Y... Let's check here. This is Y61. So this is still going to go up to Y64, which is... Oh, not that. 2 higher than this. So, up to here. This is how high it's going to be. Y64. So this whole platform over here is going to be raised by 2. Hello. And this river, that's just going to be the bottom of the river. So this will basically come up. Then it's going to basically wind all the way along here, going winding lackadaisically until it meets up with this river biome over here. I think this is the river biome. This birch, I think, is the river. Good job. So that's going to meet up over here. I also didn't do this on camera because it's also quite annoying. And there was a lot of trial and error involved in doing it. And I doubt anyone wanted to see. Basically just placing blocks, looking at it, and then breaking it, and so on and so forth. Oh yes, getting back to the story of how I died. I was probably about 4,000 blocks away. I'll put the coords on the screen if I have it now. I think I took screen grabs as I was going. But I was about 4,000 blocks away from the nearest portal that I could find to get back to the main island in the end. And I kind of lost my bearings. So the easiest thing for me to do was just chuck everything in an ender chest, all of my stuff, and just go pick a fight with an enderman. And that's what I did. So I quickly spent about 15 or so minutes just down at the bottom there trading for a bit of emeralds and also levels, because I also sorted out my inventory situation over here. There you go. I've got my random end shulker box. It's just got random stuff. You can see there purple blocks and pillars and random things. Then my firework rockets, because I now have wings. And then all my rich stuff, all my valuables. So I quickly went and got a bit of emeralds and a bit of levels so that I can put unbreaking and mending on my Elytra. So now I can go about 3 times as far as I normally would have. What I think I'm going to do a bit for now is, you can see I've got a loom over here. I've got a special situation going on with this fella. But what I need is black dye. And the only way you can get black dye is from wither roses, which is not happening, and from ink sacs, which I think you can only get from the wandering trader, which rocks up whenever he damn well pleases, and from squids. And squids only spawn in river biomes, which means that they won't spawn here because this is not a river biome. So that means I need to spend a bit of time over there by the granny hut to develop a bit of a river biome so that I can get some ink sacs. I'm not going to build like a huge farm or anything. They spawn relatively quickly. So yeah, I'm going to spend a bit of time over there and do that so I can get a bit of black dye, and then I will show you what I'm up to. So I literally just got here and placed this water stream down in the river biome by the cottage to start mapping out the river, so I can get a bit of things going. And there's already a fish that spawned down there. Look at it. So I'm just going to make a bit of a platform here at the moment. And I think I'm going to make the river probably about 10 or so blocks deep. So this platform that I'm going to be building in the outline of the actual river biome up to the stone over there, it's only going to be about maybe 3 or 4 blocks deep. So that shouldn't take too long. And then I'm going to kind of fill it in with sand and what's this stuff? Dirt. So I'm going to be doing all of this and then just dirting it up in between. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little section at a time, like maybe this little area here, so that I can at least just have some squids. as you probably saw, hey, there we go. As you probably saw in the time lapse, there were actually quite a few squids already that started popping up in here. I picked a couple up. Now I've got 8 ink sacs. Don't even need to finish the river, seems like. Well, basically, now that I've got the outline done, now I just need to figure out how deep I want this thing to go and how high. Yeah, this area should be big enough for now. Also, just to get a feel for it. Yeah, because it borders the forest over here. So I'll probably just cut through this forest and connect it up, going to the river biome that kind of wraps around this whole thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the middle of here and then just kind of wing it. Okay, after what, 2-3 days of grinding for gravel so I can make more dirt, I finally finished the river. Seems the Wandering Trader has really enjoyed it. His one llama came to a bit of misfortune. He doesn't have anything great, just a couple of dyes. I got some magenta because I don't have a way of creating it just yet. I got a whole bunch of ink sacs and everything while I was building. I haven't even had to murderize any of these guys. As I was building, I probably got about 2 stacks of ink sacs. But yes, I'm very happy with this little chunk of river that I've got going on over here. Did a bit of prettiness. Over here you can see I put a few rocks in, some seagrass, and I've got the walls all dirted up. Let's take a look from a distance. So happy I can fly. See, it looks cute. So this is basically what it's going to be like all the way around. Going all the way, looping around here, eventually making its way to over here, where the creeper blew up my bits. Now that the river's finally done, I got my ink sacs. Only, can you believe, oh, let's land. Sky is over there. Okay, that's nice. Anyway, if you can believe, I built this whole river to get a bunch of ink sacs to make black dye, only to find, once I'd already finished up, that I must have bought ink from, or black dye from the Wandering Trader a while ago, because I found 36 here and I only needed 4, but it put some spark under my butt to be able to just carry on over there. So yeah, this river over here I might tear down and start from scratch, because I'm not too sure if I started it at the same level as that. So I might have to do something about that. And now to reveal to you why I had to build a section of a river, not a whole river, not there yet, but why I had to build a river for black dye. Behold, this is my Patreon pillar. Thank you guys so much. I so far have 5 Patreons. Thank you to Daznamite. I hope you like your banner. To Carmen C, I hope you like yours. Quintin Bache, RC, and JP Celia. Thank you guys so much. It took me a while to get quite a few of my episodes out, and thank you for being patient with my release of my videos. Even though I took quite a long break, I hope you guys like it. If you guys don't, just pop me a message on Patreon and maybe submit a flag design to your liking that I can maybe do. Since dyes are no longer such a big issue for me, I've got quite a bit over here. Quite a few mistakes as well, but that's neither here nor there. And I also learned how to use the loom. The only one that I think I won't be able to do or get is the creeper head, because I'm not going to be messing with creepers. So that's one of the ones I'm not too sure I'll be able to find. And the Mojang apple. I don't think I'll be able to do that one. I think it might be in the woodland mansion that I would be able to find it. I'm not sure. But I also don't know if there's only one on here, and I'm sorry, but I'm not going to turn that into a banner pattern, especially if I'm going to go advancement hunting at one point. Speaking of, got one, and now I can't remember where it is. Oh, it was diamond tools. Yes, I splurged 2 of my diamonds and I made a hoe. And man, does this work wonders. It's so much better than using a bunch of stone hoes or iron ones, because oh my word, every couple of blocks, maybe 30 or so blocks, it would break and then I'd have to start from scratch. This one I've got unbreaking and mending on, so when I go and get some gravel over here at the mob farm, I can mend it up, which is fantastic. Well, in this episode I didn't do too much, typically because I didn't hit record on my previous stuff. So I got my wings, which I love. I've been flying around everywhere, and I did a river to get some black ink or black dye, which I actually didn't need in the end. But anyway, some of these designs are so cool. I'll link a website down at the bottom. I think it's called Need Cool Shoes. And you can design a banner. Yes, you can design a banner and send me the link on Patreon or over here on my YouTube channel if you want. Just DM me and I'll see what I can do. I can change it up for you. I like a lot of these. I'd say this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, and this one are my favorite so far. But yes, I'll link a couple of websites down at the bottom and you guys can design your own ones. This one over here, Quintin's banner and Daznamite's banner. I took inspiration from another website. I'll link that down below as well, so I can't take credit for these designs. And on that note, thank you for watching. I absolutely had a fantastic time making this episode, especially with the banners, and it was oddly cathartic, maybe, or peaceful, making the river over there. And it's actually kicked me in the butt to actually do stuff again, because I thoroughly enjoyed it. But yes, as the sun sets behind me, I want to say thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you to my patrons. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye. Oh yes, before I forget.